Okay, so note to self, when recording your video that you've actually spent some time on, um, make sure you don't delete the video. So, no Black Series today. I need a couple of days to reset because I'm pretty ticked off with myself for getting rid of the Order 66 video that I recorded. So that's coming. So we're gonna go to Marvel Legends today. Hold on. Hey everybody, Papa Gord here, and yeah, so we're gonna do Marvel Legends. I can't bring it upon myself to get into trying to re-record that Black Series review or thoughts, whatever you want to call it. So it's coming in the next couple of days. I just need to reset, regroup, refocus, and bring the stress level down a little bit. So we're gonna get into some Marvel Legends. Again, not my highest viewed videos, but you know what? I need to have them recorded for posterity's sakes. And so we're gonna take a look at World War II Captain America's plural. First off, we're gonna look at the Marvel rides, I guess, if that's what you want to call that, you know, the Black Widow and Ghost Rider and Wolverine, and now World War II Captain America. Again, like I have said, you guys that follow me or come out on the live streams or whatever, the going joke on my channel about that I don't collect Marvel Legends, which really is starting to become true. I am staying very focused on what I'm going to collect for Marvel Legends, and really I'm just sticking with Captain America. He's always been my favorite. I think Chris Evans has done an awesome job bringing him to life. So yeah, so we're gonna look at Captain America's plural today. So here he is in all of his old schooly, baggy, you know, fatiguey cargo pants goodness. And I am digging him big time. We'll take his helmet off for now. So he doesn't come with any alternate heads, which is okay. I could be wrong again, or maybe he does. I don't remember anymore. I've had him for a little while. I may have used an extra head and put him on something else, but I don't think, no, I didn't. Okay, I did not. So here we go. You know, you're seeing him in his World War II outfit. You know, he's rocking like his holster. So his whole upper belt slash all of his pouches and what have you is removable. Which, you know what? I will take this one off. This one actually bugs me a little bit because it doesn't peg super great, and I don't want to glue it in place. So here, we'll pull it out a little bit more so you guys can maybe see. It's got US sitting here kind of like engraved or embossed or whatever have you. So I think it's a nice little detail. So there's just a little bit of silver accents just to kind of break up all the brown. Does have a little peg in there where you can pull out his little pistol, which is straight black. A little disappointed that they couldn't have thrown a little bit of wash, some two-tone color, something on it, because it is more of a premium set. Like, how much is it to put, you know, like a brown handle or put some silver or something on there? So yeah, that kind of stinks a little bit, but you know what? That's a really nice piece. I really like that. So Cap himself, he's got his permanent kind of headbandy, masky thing going on there. You know, you can see his ears in a whole bit, but I dig the look. How it's kind of looks like he's kind of got it opened a bit with his scarf. He's rocking his Captain America thing with his star and his stripes. It's just, again, it's not like, you know, super spandex tight superhero clothes. which I really, really dig. You know, you got his big pouches on his leg, on both legs, but they have broken it up a bit and given some brown around the one side. And again, you got his boot knife right there. See, at least they two-toned that. And it fits really nice in his boot. But again, they gave it more of a strapping look around there as well. You know, his boots look really good. Double jointed elbows. That gives him crazy, you know, awesome bending, like just fantastic. His head, lots of range on his head. Good back, like, you know, he almost looks like you could get him flying, for Pete's sakes. A lot of waggle, but again, the arms, I just keep going back to the arms, like how, oh, that's so good. Does have a peg hole, which is nice. Doesn't get too bad for a bend on the legs, considering he's got really baggy pants. And again, it's great. I'm not going to throw him on his motorcycle because he is a bit of a pain to get him on there just right. But we'll look at that as well. So we'll look at his accessories. I've already shown off the knife and his gun. He does have his helmet. So again, pretty decent. Just has his A, got the blue, got the strap hanging down. I do need to come in with a bit of an X-Acto and just kind of trim. It's just got a loose little bit of plastic on there. But you know, he looks good. He looks good wearing it. Yeah. So we'll put him down for a second. We'll pull out his old school tin shield, and you know, he's got his stars and stripes. And we're going back to the clip and peg, which I quite like this because it does make it feel more Captain America when you can smack the shield onto his back and it can stay there. And then if you need to get him in just a fist pose or something, you can do that. Worthy Cap, you can't. I sort of reviewed him, but yeah, because it's got the arm, you know, the two loops to put it through on his arm, you can't put the shield onto his back. So again, peg hole, and there we go. He's rocking his shield. You can have that on when he's on his motorcycle, which brings me to that accessory. And this thing is great. From what I've heard from a lot of people, I think it's mostly a reuse from the Wolverine motorcycle, but who cares? It is fantastic. Again, lots of nice detail. The saddlebags open up, if I could pull them out, so you can undo the saddlebags. You can put stuff in the saddlebags. It looks like buckles on the saddlebags. Again, nice little, you know, another bag there. That doesn't open or anything like that, but that's okay. The other saddlebag does, exactly the same as the other side. Nice rubber wheels on the front and on the back. Not a ton of paint work to the motorcycle itself. I mean, it's military green, so you don't expect it to be really flashy, but all the exhaust work is black. You know, they're even like the tailpipes are even open, like not closed off, so they are open. So, you know, maybe you could, if you're really good at customizing, you could get some puffs of smoke and you could have those coming out as well. There are a couple of red lights right here and on the other side. I don't know if it'll angle enough. You might be able to make out just a bit of red, but you can see red there. They are covered up by the saddlebags. You know what, here, I'll take them off so you can show you guys right there, like so. So this is just part there that slides through the one saddlebag, so you can loop it over to keep it on. Nice brown seat. Does have a speedometer, like a, you know, speed gauge speedometer, whatever you want to call it there. You know, you got your gas tank. It's got the nice transparent, translucent, whatever you want to call it, for the headlight. has your mirror piece there as well, some black and the handlebars, like a munitions box up on the front, which again you can take off if you don't want it on there. That doesn't open. And then you've also got another holster with a gun, and you can take that off. So we'll do that, and we'll go back to the motorcycle first. And then you've got the kickstand that you can put into a couple of different positions. So, you know, you can have it straight up, and you can have it sitting both on both the forks. So yeah, it's, you know, it's great. And then again, the engine, you know, nice and black with some silver detailing. It's a nice thing. I never had the Wolverine. I had the Black Widow one for a little while, but you know, that's more of, I guess, more of a sports bike rather than like a hog or whatever. I'm not a motorcycle guy, so I don't know, but I am digging. One of my favorite accessories of all time. This is really my only Marvel Legend accessory that I have. So that motorcycle is top notch. And then you've got the other holster that pegs onto the front of the motorcycle, and you get another gun. And again, just if you a little bit of paint detailing instead of just giving us a straight piece of black plastic. But again, it's better than nothing, but really for paying that little bit extra money, because it's, you know, it's not just the price of an action figure, but it is nice. And you can kind of see some, you know, some detail work there to make it look like it's got a couple of buckles to kind of keep it together a little tighter. And then it all pegs on very nice. I don't have to worry about anything falling off the motorcycle. And yeah, so that's gonna do it for World War II Captain America. He's great. He's awesome. I love him a lot. So that's gonna bring me into this Captain America, and this is from the Peggy Carter Captain America 2-pack, the one that just came out. Friend of mine wanted the Peggy Carter. I didn't have any interest in wanting Peggy Carter. I just wanted the cap. He wanted one for like his Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. shelf, and said, I'm gonna crack it open. So I'm like, yes, please, I will take him off your hands. And for the most part, he is mostly a reuse of the other Captain America figure. I'll pull him up here. Really, the only difference that we're going to get into is going to be the chest on both and the heads, and that's it. Everything else is the exact same between the pants, the boots, and the arms, including his harness thing as well. But I like with this harness is they've actually put some green in with the brown and the silver, so they put a little bit more detail on this one. Again, he's got the US branding on his holster, and then if you look at his gun, it's silver, gray, and brown. So they put more detail into this, where they could have, so they've done this, so they could have done it with the other one, but again, it is what it is. And same thing, fits really nice into his holster. He's got the boot knife as well. I find this one fits even more snug, and I'm already starting to get some rubbing already. You can probably see that little bit of a mark right there. I'm never really gonna have Captain America in a knife fight, so it's, you know, I'm okay with it staying in his boot. But I dig on how cool the transitioning between the blue to having browns and some greenish tones and some beiges and stuff like that. And he's wearing like his you know, his flight jacket type of thing. Got the collar down. You can see a little bit of the Captain America blue and a little bit of the star. I think the face sculpt is getting better and better. So yeah, so it's a great, he's a great figure. I love this figure just as much as the other one. Now he does come with a few things, so we'll pop off his head and we'll put on his other head, because you know you have to have two heads. That this one looks pretty well straight. The other one looks slightly off to the side, but if you can see, he's got a thick bit of hair up on the top, more so than what I have on the figure now, and that's to help support the helmet. I think the helmet in this set is the weakest piece, because it just makes him look, I don't know, it's not so bad here. I'm not really gonna, I don't think I'm gonna have him wear this helmet too much, but I mean, it's good. This one's got the goggles on the top with the A, and it's the blue and the strap on the bottom, so you know, just a little subtle difference there. It's really just the goggles is the only difference between the two, but the faces are great. Now the face does fit, or the head, sorry, just to show you guys. So if you're really good at your paint, it's not bad. It makes him look like he's got a huge neck, and I'm hoping you can be able to tell a little bit, but the paint color doesn't match. It does look a little strange. But I mean, if you wanted to give him a non-masked look in his blue outfit, then I mean you could, and you know, do something to kind of help blend the neck and the head together. But that's one hell of a long neck, I think. Yeah, just a little bit. Maybe I could be wrong. I don't know. I think he still shows a little bit more neck. But again, the articulation's exactly the same. You get great articulation on the arms, like full bend, really decent on the legs, just great. Accessory wise, he comes with this shield, which is different from this one that came with the motorcycle pack. So this one's kind of dirty and scraped up, and it's got the arm holes. Now I haven't tried this one on him yet, so let's see what we can get. So already, it's kind of what I thought. It's pretty tight, but you know what? He's got it. It fits. It works. Yeah, it's okay. Again, this one's just gonna go in my accessory bin. I don't think I'm gonna do much with that one. And his other accessory, is just the plain Jane shield before the paint job got done on it. And same thing, it's got the spots to slide it through his arms. So we will just do that real quick, and there we go. Which is cool, because we saw the shield in the MCU before they actually put the cap colors onto it, and yeah, that is great. So I don't really know what else to say. Both figures are very strong in my opinion. They both make fantastic additions to my Captain America collection. I really appreciate my buddy wanting to open up a set, because I honestly, I don't think I wouldn't have gone out of my way to buy the 2-pack, and then I would have had to try to get rid of the Peggy Carter. So yeah, these are, again, for slightly different reasons for both. You know, these are both fantastic figures. You know, you're not going to get 100% new mold for both. They're going to redo some reuse, or like figure prices are just going to go up and up and up. But yeah, they are both fantastic. So and then I did pick up one more today, because I don't collect Marvel Legends, but I picked this guy up today, and not just him. and I got some others that aren't Captain America because I have a problem, people, a real big problem. But that we'll save that for another day, and the other ones as well. But let me know down in the comments, guys. Do you have either? Are you going to hunt for them? If you had to pick one or the other, would you go with Cap with his motorcycle or the Cap with Peggy Carter 2-pack? Let me know down in the comments. I don't know. I think I might lean a little bit more towards the guy with the Peggy Carter 2-pack, although the motorcycle is... You can't compare accessories. So, you know, a non-painted shield and a dirty that, and, you know, another, and 2 heads, that doesn't compare to, you know, throwing one of these babies in with, you know, opening saddlebags and a munitions canister and a rifle up on the front, and just, yeah, just great. 2 solid figures for sure. Now I just got to find room for the motorcycle because it's not small. But yeah, so I think if I just went figure to figure, I think this one's going to win out for me. But let me know down in the comments if you had to pick which one. So I'm going to hold him up for another minute or so. Anyways, guys, as usual, comment, share, like, subscribe. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment on this video to be entered in for the giveaway for the Elo Asti figure in under 2 weeks now. That I'm just going to randomly pick a comment from one of the videos, starting from that Yoda comparison. And yeah, that's going to do it for me. As always, you know how I feel about you guys. Thanks for taking your time to watch my stuff. And yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought there for a second. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great night. Look for that Star Wars Black Series. Order 66 will be coming up in a couple of days. And that's going to do it for me. And as always, have a good one. A